Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a video on something super exciting. It is the Friendcation eyeshadow palette by Dose of Colors with DESI and KATY. As I sit here struggling to try and get the box open. I picked this up when it first launched. I never ended up getting any of the highlights or anything, but I did get some lip products. So I wanted to kind of test those out for you guys today. I picked up My Main, Over the Top, and Hey Girl. So we will test these out. I've already done my foundation and my everything else. So I figured that this would just be a video on testing out the eyeshadow palette, which looks amazing. I'm sure you've all seen it before, but like, how pretty is that? Oh, there's so many nice options. I think I'm gonna go with like a nice, like, stay to the warm tones area. It's Thanksgiving here in Canada, so I wanted to kind of stick with that. And then maybe another video and we'll kind of venture over to like the purple and the blue side of it, but you never know, we may get adventures today. I don't know what I'm feeling. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just want to dive into this palette and see what it does. So if you're new here, welcome. Make sure to subscribe down below. I will leave my Instagram somewhere here. It's always in the description box. Give me a follow. I'm more active there recently. I've been doing a lot of posts, you know, just follow along. So without further ado, let's just get started into figuring out how we can make some amazing looks with this palette. First, I think what I'm gonna do is I already set my face and I did set my eyes, but I want to use sort of like the base color, this color, which is basic, which makes sense. And I'm just going to apply that all over my lid to kind of just set it and add like a more neutral color to my eyelids. The foundation I used is the Dior Backstage foundation in the shade 1W. And I used the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, the sculpting one. Okay, so now that we've got that base done, I did bring it all the way up. I like bringing it all the way up to my brow bone because it kind of like neutralizes the rest of the eyelid space. I think I'm gonna go in with a nice like big fluffy brush, and I'm going to use, so that brush that I just used was the Quo brush. This one is the ColourPop #1, which I've used in so many videos. I'm going to take the shade, which one is this? Churro, this one right here, and I'm just gonna take it and apply it like in the crease, and make sure it's like really defined. Oh, of course I get it everywhere. Make sure it's more defined on the outer and the inner corner because we're going to add some shimmer. Actually, we're just going to add shimmer on the inside. So I'm just going to take it and focus it more on the outer corner and the crease. It's really easy to blend, which is what I like about these shadows. It's really nice. Okay, so now that that's done, I think what I want to do is kind of use these like berry, like these two berry shades right here. So what I'm going to do is actually, yeah, I'm going to take this berry shade that's Girl Bye, and I'm going to use, I think I'm going to take this Jaclyn Hill brush. This is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe JH33 brush. And I'm going to really just focus it on the outer corners, and then I'm going to take a smaller brush and put it into the crease. But for now, we're just going to take it, so that was Girl Bye. I'm just going to pack it on the outer corner, just to kind of get that berry shade going, and then just slightly bring it into the crease. But I am going to take a smaller brush and go fully into the crease with that color. I just want to get it like packed onto the outer corner first. I'm going to take a little bit of it and bring it underneath my eyes, just to kind of make sure it all blends together. So I'm just like packing it on. I'm not really like I will be blending it, but I do want to add that glitter first because I want to go in with some concealer and kind of like clean up that corner, and then we'll blend it out after. Okay, so I think the outer corner is blended. I'm going to keep this brush out, but I am going to take let's take the ColourPop number 7 brush. It's just this like nice pointed, it's just this nice pointed brush, and I'm going to take that same shade, Girl Bye, and I'm going to bring it into the crease. Not really blending it out, I'm just taking it right where my eyelids kind of get a little smaller. We are going to clean up like this portion of the eye, so let's see. Just making it a little bit more defined in the crease. See like what a crazy difference it makes? Just adding that deeper shade and more concentrated towards the crease area, like when you come to the inner corner, it just completely changes like the look. I have no idea what this brush is. It's from Morphe. It's when they did that like diamond collection thing, or like the glitter one. I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago. But I do want to take, I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer, the Too Faced one that I was using before. I'm just going to grab some of it from the tip of the brush. I'm going to put it on. I'm kind of like stamping it on my eye, not so much brushing it because I feel like it's just gonna spread. See how much that concealer just like completely cleans up and makes it look sharper. Okay, now that that's done, I am going to set it with the first color that we went into, which was Basic. I'm going to take the same fluffy brush that we had used before, the Quo one, and I'm just going to set the concealer. Because we're doing it this way because we want the glitter to, or the like glitter eyeshadow to completely pop. And by doing the concealer, it kind of like cancels out the color underneath that we had put on before. This is the Luxie 211 brush. I'm just going to use some of this Morphe setting spray to kind of, so I'm just, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the shade Try Me. I'm going to take this Luxie 211 brush and I'm going to take some on the brush. Whoa, there's a lot of fallout. Okay, so I literally just dug right into that shade. I'm going to take the Morphe setting spray and spray it on the brush to kind of get it a little bit wet. And then we are going to stamp it. So I'm just stamping it all over the area where we put the concealer. There is some fallout, that's okay. I'll clean it up after. Okay, so there's the glitter. I'm going to take a little bit and apply it to underneath where the inner corner is and kind of blend it into that berry shade that we had applied to it before. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to go back in with that Jaclyn Hill brush that we used to do that berry shade, and I'm just going to blend it all together. This time I'm taking it up into the crease with that fluffier brush because I want to make sure it's all blended and there's no harsh lines with the glitter. So now that that's done, I want to take the Dose of Colors Soulmate, the one that I'm wearing as highlight today, and I want to apply that to the brow bone and the inner corner. So I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill JH39 brush and I'm going to apply it to the inner corner to kind of make it a little bit brighter. And then I'm going to apply it to the brow bone. Okay, so now that that is all done, I'm going to head and go off camera, and I'm going to apply some eyeliner and some lashes, and then I will be back for the lip products. Okay, so I'm finally back. I did my eyelashes, did some eyeliner. I actually ended up taking the MAC Prissy Princess palette, and I took some of this, I think it's called Spoil Yourself, the shade right here. And I took it on just like a really flat brush, and I applied it just to the corner here and then just on the waterline a little bit, because I found that with the black eyeliner it really just kind of like left the bottom kind of empty. So I just added it in, not too much, just a little bit. Like you can kind of see how it ends sort of like midway to the eye, middle of the eye. So just enough to add kind of like a little extra something, make it look all put together. But I really want to dive into the lip products. So I really want to try the gloss, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I'll swatch the lipstick for you. I'm going to take the shade My Main, which is like a really nice nude. So that's what My Main looks like. It's a really nice neutral color. This is the, I think it's like liquid velvet. So it's a liquid velvet, so it's not going to dry. It's not going to dry down to being matte, but it's pretty darn close. So I think what I want to do is I want to take the Over the Top. This is what it's called, right? Yeah, Over the Top. This is the lip gloss. I'm hoping this lipstick will dry a little bit, and then it's this really nice like goldy lip gloss, and I know it's super extra for today, but I figured, you know, we'll try it out. I'm just kind of patting it on. So that is what Over the Top looks like on top of My Main. And then the lipstick that I got is the Hey Girl one, so I'll quickly swatch it for you. I'll swatch each one on my hand so you can kind of see what they each look like. So this is Hey Girl. That is what Hey Girl looks like. So that's the lipstick. And then the lip gloss on its own without the liquid velvet is right next to it. It's a little bit hard to see, but you can kind of see like the shimmer. That's what it looks like with the lipstick, me wiping it off. And then this is the lipstick on its own. So the difference, or the liquid velvet, so the difference is between these two right here is that this one, which is the one I'm wearing today, is more brown, and this one has a little bit of a pink undertone, like a peachy pink. So that's the difference. But yeah, so this is kind of like the completed look. I really like it. I will zoom you guys out so you can kind of see it a little bit further away, and then we will Okay, so this is the final look using the DESI KATY Round 2 palette, the Friendcation one. I'm sure you've all seen tutorials on it before, but I figured I'd kind of do my own, testing it out, seeing how I liked it. So I really enjoy this palette. There's tons of looks that you can get out of it. A lot of neutrals. Like if you're someone who really enjoys like neutral colors and you want to kind of venture a little bit into the colors, then I would suggest getting it. It has like the three here in the corner that are more like a little bit out there, but there's some amazing looks that you can get with this one. I really like it. This is probably going to be one that I would really like to travel with, which is probably what I say in a lot of videos about my palettes, but who knows. It has a really nice mirror that comes with it. I just don't want to like blind you guys with the light. So yeah, and I really like the lip products. This is the first time I've ever got, like, I do have one of their lipsticks from their other collection, but I really enjoy these ones. The colors are really nice. The formula, I really like the lip gloss, what it looks like over top of the liquid velvet, and I think if you have like a matte lipstick, you really want to add that gloss over top. This is a nice one. It's like a more gold color. I think it's staple in a collection if you're looking for a gloss that kind of tops over. It's to get one that's gold and then one that's more like makes your lips kind of look wet, doesn't have a color to it. So Dose of Colors has some really good options for those as well. But yeah, so that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed this like tutorial on kind of testing out the products, and yeah, that's all. So I thank you all for stopping by, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!